Hello everyone, this is I back again with another video. In this live streaming, we are basically going to build a Spotify clone, and for that, we can just you can to get started with this. If you want to continue coding with us, then you can just grab this boilerplate code from this GitHub repo, and after that, you have to continue working on this. So basically, let's see how the the code that is available in boilerplate that looks. So just app is in Expo, so we're just gonna use Yarn iOS. I'm going to use on this on iOS stimulators. So app is building up, and this might start in a few seconds. Basically, for the boilerplate code, I have just added this navigations, bottom navigations, and this icons are kind of similar, but not exactly the same that Spotify uses. It's like for premium, Spotify uses different icons, but for now, I just kept it like this, and later we will definitely replace it. Okay, so now let's just close this, and inside the home screen, and for this app I have also added one more things like theme, and these are the colors. So it's not the this is not all the colors that we are going to use. We might need more colors than this, and then definitely we will change it and add some more colors. And these are for the fonts. Okay, and they're just exporting it. This is a package called React Native Shopify Restyle, so you can just use it. And one more thing that I have already added navigation. Obvious, used tab navigation, so I just added navigations, and two more packages like reanimation and redash. We're gonna use this later, but for now I just kept it over here. And inside the home screen, first thing that we're gonna do is let's go to, and I have also added some dummy data which I've grabbed from some other repo that is available on GitHub. I just copied it from there, and yeah, I can definitely use it. So now inside the home screen, basically the first thing that we're gonna need is to wrap this theme inside the restyle provider, which we haven't done yet. So let's just do this, and we're gonna just remove this theme when we are not going to use this in our app. So yeah, just remove this, and after that we don't need this default theme as well. And yeah, okay. And so the components, I just like to do an index .tsx, and we're just gonna export it theme from here. And what export const theme, and I think it should be working, but it just said it doesn't have Okay, so we can directly use it. There's no need of doing this. For the later package, we can definitely do this. And inside the app.tsx, we're just gonna wrap this whole component in provider. Shopify restyle, and it's gonna I kind of forgot what's the name. So this is the package actually, and just gonna look into their docs, and we just figure out what we're gonna need over here. It's a theme provider, so you're just gonna place this, and it is imported like this after destructuring, and we're just gonna put it theme provider and wrap this whole component inside a theme provider. We could have just used that theme that is provided in a React navigation, but I kind of like this package, so I just like to use it. And after that, this requires theme, so we have passed it. After this, I just go to our home. Inside home, we just import give me a second. And this will be like theme box text, and is there any more stuff there? Theme box use theme, and make styles maybe, but we don't need to use theme. We can just keep it like this. And inside app.tsx as well, instead of importing theme from directly there, we can just put it like this, and this will work completely fine, I guess. Yeah, so it's working. We will change the color in a moment. Theme, this is the primary color, and this side here. Just tab bar, is there anything available like tab bar options? Well, let's just keep it like this. Let's go inside the home, and first thing that we're gonna do is create a scroll view. I think the flat list would be much better option, but the way Spotify looks is like let me see this once in my smartphone. And inside the home, the way Spotify looks is like it has it's kind of flat list, I guess. Yep. First thing that we're gonna need is just save area view, and then inside this scroll view. For now, if we're gonna need to change it to flat list, we definitely do that. And I'm not gonna use view anymore. I'm just gonna use box, so that I can just use the inline stylings that we have already defined in our theme, and which is good, I guess. And then I can just let me just view my stimulator as well on the same screen. Okay, and after this I can just put text, which is also going to come from the components. Inside text we're gonna put like Spotify title, and this looks kind of good. Now we can just margin horizontal and flex one. Here we're not going to put okay, just remove this flex one from here and create another box and put flex one sided, and this whole thing will be inside this flex box. Let's create a component called header. And inside this we're gonna need title, which is in string. So let's just show this over here, title, and instead of this one we can just put header. And then to pass the title. So this is how it looks right now. And inside the box we can just put it over here, and margin vertical be like L, and margin horizontal as well. Yeah, that seems okay. And this header inside title we're gonna just use variant, and that would be when you press Ctrl and space, this will show all the header options that we have. And we have defined color, I guess white, which is kind of we're gonna use but for now, first of all we're gonna need to change the background to black. Let's just do that as well. And okay, so background is not okay. I think we're gonna just put it over here. this should be working, but I don't know why this is not working currently. Yeah, now it looks good. And for inline, I'm not going to use any inline styling, so I'm gonna just remove this. And inside here it will be style start container. So and we're gonna need to change the color of this tab, of course. So for that, let's just go to the docs and let's figure out how to change the color. Docs, bottom navigations, and side. I think I'm using this create material bottom navigations, and to change the tab color. It's active color, inactive color, and okay, I think this one, the bar style, you need this one. Inside app and navigator, just put theme dot colors dot primary, and this should be looking good now. Yeah, this seems nice. Similarly, we have to change the color of every screens to background colors to this primary, but for now I'm just like this. We will replace it in a moment. Okay, and now for active and inactive color, I'm going to definitely need to check once this Spotify app, which I'm just looking inside my app, and the way this looks is we are using here outline icons, but instead of outline icons we're gonna need to change it to something like a filled one, but for now let's just we'll replace it definitely, but just okay. And labels should not be hidden, it should be there always. So we can just need to change some properties in tab navigations, and that's all. That would all fix this, but tab title string. This one, and on the top where we have written this header, we need to put one more thing, that is we're gonna use icons as well, and I prefer to use the feather icons. So let's just go to feather icons, and we're gonna need settings. I don't need to download it anyway, and let's just get that. just put icon name and settings, and size would be 26. Just let's see how this looks. Definitely not good. Okay, now we're gonna need to replace one more property, that is color, and we're gonna use every color from the theme only, and not from any other places. But yeah, so inside the text we are using white color, and that's what we want. And here now we just flex direction row, and align item should be center, and justify content to center as well. Sorry, not justify, sorry, justify should be space between. Great. So this is how it looks. And I think one more thing that we need on the header, there is a small linear gradient that we're gonna use. If you, I wish I could let you see my app. It's just not connected it. Give me a second. I might be able to figure out something to show you the real app as well. Now we're gonna use visor to see our app over here. So this is how it looks. There is a linear gradient over here, which we're gonna implement it. We're definitely gonna implement it in a moment. And yeah, but I'm not sure which color they are using, so it's kind of difficult for me to figure out that color. It's kind of greenish and black, whatever, but we're gonna do it. And instead of Spotify, it should be recently played. So let's just add this. Recently played, and the text should be bold. So inside the title I'm not using bold, so I'm using title. What I could have used hero. No, definitely not. Let's just add font. Great. And in the header there is one more thing that we're gonna need to do is let's to debug this, let's just change its colors for a moment only, and this is how it looks. But we definitely don't need like this. We just need a height as well, and let's just put it 40, about 50, definitely more than this, 60. Great. And with the margin horizontal, we can remove this. there's still some gap over here, and that can be replaced only by using width wrong over here, and oh, okay, so it's kind of fine. It's just the border of this one, so it's completely fine. And now inside this, just let's just create one more box. And just copy all this. Let's cut this, obviously, and just save this. So this looks exactly the same till now, and after this, margin horizontal L. And now we can just remove this background. I think I'm all fine. Simply plate, great. And for this, do we need scroll view? Yeah, so when you see the app, this is title goes away as well, so we can just put a scrollable to the whole screen. And after this, it's just let's just create another box. And I think we're gonna need a flat list now instead of using scroll view inside box. And just create let's see our data first. These are all the album categories, so you just use this one and put it over here. Okay. Let's just grab this inside our home. Data and album category, and now we can pass this inside the flat list, but for that I'm just not sure. No, we need one scroll view to like in horizontal direction, and another one in the vertical direction as well. So for the vertical we have added this scroll view, but for horizontal we are kind of guessing to use different way. Let's just give it for a scroll view only, and later we will change it if we need. inside this create a box, and after creating a box, basically we can just need title. Let's put title first. Title. Okay, so we got some titles over here. And, okay, sorry for this. Color text. I hope you are able to see this. And now for title, we can use this. Okay, so we can just pass one more value over here. I can name. It's not required. I guess this one is a symbol for not required, I guess. String. And if icon name is available only, then we can just need this, otherwise just null. Okay, and icon name is going to come from outside as well. Definitely the type might be different, and that's the reason it is showing this error. We will update this later. And here icon name would be very seems good till now. And title, and after the title we have this is for key, and below this I just create a box, and inside box there should be an image which is like okay, so image need to be scrollable, so in and in horizontal direction. So for that, item dot album dot map a item and I. So okay, so we need to pass this in scroll view as well, and this should be a horizontal scroll view. Box image, and source would be URI, and a item dot image URI, and that should be looking fine. Okay, so image not displayed. The reason is that I haven't added styling, width or height, anything to it. I just said wait a second, I just say image height, and that would be 40, and width would be 40 as well. So let's just go over here, styles dot thumb image, and hope this we will have to see something. Okay, so we'll update the height and width, and for first of all horizontal is equal to true. Great. Central is true, and it should be, I guess, 120 and 120. Great. And there's need of some spacing. Margin S. We have to scroll it. Yeah. Okay. Great. I have to scroll it. So for title, we're gonna need some margin or central, and that PS. But for images, we don't need any title, any spacing. But for definitely for image, we're gonna we're gonna use title 1 for variants, and this should have margin vertical as well, which is I guess great. So this sounds okay, just because the data is same, and we kind of need to update the data, and I will definitely try to update the data in the later upcoming streaming. So this is how it looks, and let's just see our screen one more time, and if there is any changes required. Okay, there is some one more changes is below every images there is a description as well, and I'm not so sure in our data there is description or not. Okay, so there is some description, and we can just grab this. So text and item dot. Okay, here it is. So this is quite large. First of all, inside the theme, let's just grab a title birdie button. I guess we're gonna go with the birdie. Great. And now we can just need to shift it below. We don't need this long. And I think for that we can do it with right. But we can just use another box and wrap this inside it by defining a width. Not 80, but 120. Great. And margin vertical, that PS. Seems good till now. And next thing that we're gonna need is height. I guess the color is different, that we're gonna update it later. And so let me check this once. Okay, for today let's just keep it till here, and in the next upcoming videos we will move forward, but for this let's just skip it over here, and definitely we will try to complete this as an app as soon as possible. And we kind of already created this home screen. It's kind of easy one, and we have covered the most of stuff. Just few minor changes like updating the fonts and all that we're gonna do it in the later videos. I mean later streaming. So yeah. So if you like the video, consider subscribing, and thank you for watching.